Hey, it's Jeff Walker, and today I wanted to talk about labels and processes. So this is the deal. As I sit here filming this, my book was released 2 days ago. And if you've been following along on the blog at all, you know I've been sort of telling you about every step of the way, from coming up with a title to getting that first rough draft done, to designing the cover, to unboxing the first copies, and on and on and on. And it's something I've been excited about, so I've been sharing with you all along the way. And but you know, right now, it's been, like I said, 2 days since we released this thing, and I am proud to say that launch is, I'm now a best-selling author. The book, as I record this, is ranked #1 overall on Barnes & Noble, and on Amazon, it's #1 in all kinds of different categories, including sales and marketing, which is pretty awesome, pretty amazing. So I guess this week I've added a couple labels to myself. One is published author. You know, I've been publishing stuff via email and on my website, my blog, and YouTube forever. But now, in terms of a physical published author by a New York publisher, so that's awesome, and best-selling author. But the funny thing is you know that #1 in sales and marketing on all of Amazon. And going back, a number of years before I got in this business, the idea of, if you had asked me, like, Jeff, what is the most unlikely career for you, the most unlikely skill for you, it would have been sales, certainly, and marketing close second, because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know anything about it. And it seemed like, you had to be really great at talking to people and stuff if you were going to do sales. And, I'm an introvert and just wasn't my cup of tea. I had that label for myself that I couldn't sell anything. In fact, I had a label for myself that I couldn't make money. I really thought, there's people in this world that were gifted making money, and there's others that weren't, and I was in that category of not being able, not having the knack, not having the skill to really make money. That's how I labeled myself. But labels, you got to watch how you label yourself, because that wasn't serving me, and it was inaccurate. Obviously, I do know a little bit about sales, and I know a whole lot about marketing. I often wondered whether I could be an entrepreneur. I had this dream of having my own business, but I took these tests. They have all these tests all over that tell you whether you can be an entrepreneur or whether you're suited for it. And I never scored very highly on those tests, so I think those tests are a bunch of garbage. You have to be very careful about who you tell yourself you are, how you label yourself, because there is a process for most anything in the world. I can't stop looking at my book. It's so beautiful. It's like, I'm just so excited about this. I'm excited because of all the people I'm going to be able to reach, all the additional impact I'm going to be able to make. Product Launch Formula is awesome, and it's also very, very expensive. And now I'm able to, like, for the people that just want to know what I do and how I do it, you can get the book for, at Amazon, the Kindle version's like $7 or something like that, $7.39 or something, last time I looked. And Amazon's got the soft cover for $14 and change. So it's awesome because I'm able to reach so many people. But that's a bit of a sidebar. The thing is there is a process. And if you want to build a business, don't label yourself with that, I can't build a business, or don't label yourself, I can't do sales, I can't do marketing, or don't even label yourself as an introvert. I just call myself an introvert. Maybe it's, just watch how you label yourself. Best-selling author, that's pretty awesome. How did I get there? There's a process for it. I followed that process. Very much of it was my launch process, but then I just studied what other people did, and I got to know other successful authors, and I figured out, how do you do that? And that's the thing is, no matter what you want to learn to do in the world, or what you want to be, or how you want to improve your life, there is someone who has spent their entire life studying that thing, or a big chunk of their life studying that thing. And often you can almost always learn from them, often for a shockingly small amount of money. I've spent a quarter of my life, let's just say a quarter of my life, figuring out how to launch products. People, for $14, you can get my version here, and you can take all my wisdom away. But this isn't just about me and my book. It's about whatever you want to learn. If you want to learn to meditate, You want to learn to be more spiritual. You want to learn to run a marathon. You want to learn to, I don't know, spin yarn. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, there's someone out there who's an expert at that, and you can hire them. You can hire them, often just actually hire them on an hourly basis or a daily basis. You can go take classes from them. You can buy their books. You can buy their courses. And that's what's awesome. So get rid of those labels that I am this or I am not that. I can't do this. Just leave those labels behind. And then just dig into those processes. Because whatever you want to do, there's a process for it. And you can learn from the top experts in the world almost, for a shockingly small amount of money. Even my high-end training, which is not inexpensive, but compare that to like an MBA in marketing, you're going to learn more from me than you would going off and getting an MBA. And it's the cost and the time involved is way less. So, yeah, there is a process for almost anything you want to do. Go out and learn that process. And in the meantime, go buy my book because it's awesome. And it's on Amazon right now. So I'm Jeff Walker. If you're watching this video anywhere else besides my blog at jeffwalker.com, head over there. That's where all the community is. That's where the comments are. That's where the discussion is. That's where I'm in answering questions in the comments. So head over to jeffwalker.com and let's go get them this week.